Hi all, this is Tesfaye. Thank you for coming back. This is the 13th video and series of how to read and write Afan Oromo. In our last video, we have seen how to read and write where we have a compound sounds like CH, DH, NY, and so on. You can go back and see how we write and read those those words with such kind of sounds. We say by the rule, we don't, even though we may get strong sounds, but as we usually double consonants when we have strong sounds. In case of such words, those are written with compound sounds like CH, DH. We do not repeat them. We do not show the strings by doubling the consonant as we normally do in other rules. So this is the exception for being writing strong words. Even though the words are strong or the sounds are strong, we do not repeat the consonants when writing like words like dacha, dache, gucci, nyapa, nyata. When we have this we call kube dacha, which means compound sounds in Oromo. Today we are going to see how to write um, apostrophes, how when we use apostrophes in Oromo writing and why we use that. We're continuing this also in addition to this list of topics we are dealing with. So apostrophes are just apostrophes in English. We call them huda. Huda literally means that will make a break when you speak. So we need this apostrophe as one of the sounds. They don't have sounds, but they help us create the sounds, or lets us write the sounds that otherwise we never write properly. So huda or apostrophe will help us to clearly write the sounds that appear to be different from the previous sound. Mostly huda comes between the vowel sounds when we go from one vowel to another, but also when the vowels are by themselves coming as a sound than helping other consonants to be read or to be spoken. In Oromo, vowels are called dubachiftu, which means those who help others to be talken or to be spoken. But sometimes dubachiftu themselves appear as having their own sounds, and and then when they are coming by their own sound, we use apostrophe so that the next sound is by itself a sound, not the continuation of the previous sound. Like if you see here, re, the first sound is ra, and the second sound is a. So re, if we don't have apostrophe there, it's gonna be re. Even though we don't have a long sound with three consonants, so with three vowels, sorry. So we there is no way we read that a sound if we don't have apostrophe at that place. So we need we need to write it by writing apostrophe, by putting apostrophe between the two sounds So we distinguish between the two. Re, e. So we have two sounds here. Re, e. So if you don't apostrophe, if you don't put apostrophe, it is just like re. But when we have apostrophe, it is re, e. Just the same as that. Sa, a. If you don't have um, if you don't have this here apostrophe here, it could be confused by this sa, which is a long sa, or it could be just somebody wrongly wrote sa, misspelled sa like that. We may not be able to read as sa. So that's why apostrophe is very important in in Oromo um, language writing. We have it, and we usually have when the sound of a consonant, sorry, the sound of a vowel by itself comes up in our speech. Re, sa, tae, tae, gae, gae. Sorry, I repeated gae. Bo'o, bo'o, mo'o. Now o is different. It's not just like mo or bo, but it is bo'o. O is another sound by itself. Mo'o, ba'i. Now e is another sound there. Ba'i, ka'i, ha ta'u, ta'u, ha ta'u. So u is another sound. It's not part of anything, or we didn't miss a consonant there. If you put any other consonant here, that u is to help that consonant to be spoken or to be read. But here u has its own sound by itself, and it appears as u. And when we write u, we have to use apostrophe so that it won't be confusing with any other sound there. So ta'u is like ga umsa, ga umsa. So u again is a sound by itself. Very important examples are these last two. Imagine if you don't have apostrophe in between them. Bal'a, bal'a, it could have been um, sorry, could have been bala, bal'a, bala. So these are two different words. Bal'a means wide in Oromo. Bala means accident. So two different things. In bala, we don't hear any a sound, except it helps us to read that la sound. Bala, bal'a, bal'a. This is a sound is clearly visible, clearly heard. Mil'u, mil'u. So u is just like that. If we don't have that, milu is how it should be read if there's no apostrophe. Milu, milu and milu are completely different words. So the apostrophes are very useful in distinguishing the vowels when we have them in our speech. Like I said, if if vowels have their own sound by themselves, there is a must that we should use apostrophes so that we have the right word. Okay, I'll give you some exercise. I'll give you some exercise which will be on the next video, the answer for which will be on next video. Number one, تأمسح تأمسح تأمسح. Number two, ba'a ba'a ba'a. The third, har'a har'a har'a. Number four, mi'ah mi'ah mi'ah. And number five, the last one, ya'i ya'i ya'i. You will get the answer for this on the next video. Thank you very much and have a blessed day. Bye bye.